You'll hear 4 stories that are not unlike stories you'll hear at other storytelling shows if you've been to them, The Moth or Speakeasy. Or if you have friends to whom anything at all has ever happened. So you'll hear those sorts of stories, only the difference is one of them will be a lie.
And he runs back and he's like, "Here are the gloves!" Because you see, of course, we were going to be the California raisins. I'm a grape. I'm really more like a grape.
But when they see the sight of us in the same boat as the Kennedys, it's like they don't have the emotional capacity to handle it. They kind of snap.
It was sleeting and snowing, and I was practically naked with a baby and a vibrator stuck in the vestibule.
This is really embarrassing, but I have exactly the same story that Kristen just said.
And I said, "Dan, it has been 20 years. You've gained weight and lost hair. We can finally do the twin switch."
I think he probably said something like, "Go and play with the raisins," or "Go touch the raisins, touch the raisins."
Besides, this place is for kids. How bad can it be? When I see a kid in a straitjacket.
They're not mad at us for almost drowning. They're mad at us because the Kennedys had to save us. Don't those people have enough trouble? Now you?
"Oh, you're married? Really? What's her name?" And I blanked for a second because I don't keep up.
That summer, I got a job as a night watchman at a home for the severely, violently, mentally ill.
And we haul the dummy up until it's, spinning in the wind, about 10 feet from his 3rd floor window. And then we start yelling, "Teddy, you are dead!" Until the window opens and Teddy's 4-year-old sister, Regina, sticks her little head out.
And he looks over at me, and I said, "Great beard." What kind of a lunatic compliments a cab driver's beard at 3 o'clock in the morning on East 86th Street?
His eyeball pops right out of his head, and it falls into the water, and it sinks.
And he said, "So, did you ever put that chemical in your brother's food like you were planning?"
It was actually my second duty was to keep an eye out for Phil, and if I saw Phil masturbating, that I should stop him.
He said, "Are you Muslim?" And I said, "Oh, no."
I'm addicted.
Raisin! Raisin! And they're like grabbing at our suits and pulling on them and pulling holes in the suits and like finding us under them. I don't know why. They can see our legs. They know we're fucking people.
Why would you need to have a fake eye? Nobody told us that he had a fake eye because they didn't want us bragging to all of the neighbors that Uncle Al had a fake eye, so they didn't tell us, so we didn't know.
And I vowed never to masturbate again. Like an hour later, I was already thinking.
And I explained, you've got a great beard. And he said, "It's okay. Get in."
We run away out the doors and we tear through our suits as we go, so that when I get out the doors, my raisin is like clinging around my waist.
And my Aunt Pat is hysterical, and she is screaming, and she's just like, that eyeball cost top dollar, because it was like a special magnetized eye to keep up with the other one. And now I had just better pray that they get that deposit money back, because now they have to go and buy another top dollar eye, and that was not in the budget.
And I freak out and let go of the rope, so she gets to watch her brother drop to the sidewalk.
And there's an eyeball in my palm staring back at me. And so I scream and I drop it, and it falls back into the water and it sinks.
So I reach back in the ceiling, take out my joints, drop them in the toilet bowl, stare down, and flush. It sticks in my arm, up, and quivers. And we both look at it for a second.
Now that we know it's a fake eye, You can totally tell it's a fake eye. It looks totally like a fake eye. It's like, that guy has a fake eye, and I can't believe that I never noticed it before.
And my whole inner monologue is like, oh, you're bleeding on the desk, you'll have to clean that up too. You're bleeding on the desk, you're bleeding on the floor. Oh, good job, you're doing it really well.
And as I get out of the cab, I turned back to him and I said, Assalamu alaikum.
David and Michael Kennedy had been standing there watching us.
I feel like your first job is an indicator of what follows. Endless repetition, punctuated by odd strangeness, interactions with others that are predicated half on fear, half on sex. And in the end, they usually end unexpectedly and poorly. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Thank you all. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
What did you study in graduate school?
Kristen, what did the FedEx guy deliver?
Peter, how long ago was this cab ride?
You're a lousy detective.
What is your brother's wife's name?
I don't remember. I do not remember.
Who won the big thing in the New England contest? Kristen, did you really vow never to masturbate ever again?
I made the vow and broke it.
How recently? While I was telling my story.
I'm like a pervert drug addict.
You people are so stupid. Do you watch America's Top Model? Anyway. Two storytellers stand before me. Kristen was telling the truth. Dave was the one who was full of it.